and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. So today I have a little bit of a different video. I am finally getting around to showing you my office. I feel like designing rooms in your house and like kitting out your house is always a process that's never actually finished. So every time I thought it would be ready, I would always have something I wanted to change, or do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's kind of been one of those processes, but I think actually in the end, like, a room is never finished. So this is where we're at just now, and I absolutely love it. So I wanted to start the video off by explaining a little bit about how I designed the room and that kind of thing. So this is the spare room, and we needed it to double up from my office to a spare room when we have guests over, and I was really struggling with doing that. I was struggling with where to place stuff. I was struggling with what like design to go with, because I wanted it to be a lovely office that I loved working in, but also a really lovely spare room. So I was struggling for a little while actually, and then I came across this amazing interior design website called Ardor Design, and I fell in love with their work. So the reason that I really wanted to get their help is because they offer like a 3D image or whatnot of your room. So I basically sent them over what I wanted it to look like, where I was struggling with it, and room measurements, and they then sent me back a 3D render of their suggestion of the room, and they got it spot on. I'll pop pictures up here for you, and just instantly I knew exactly how I wanted it to look, exactly where things should go, because I was really struggling. I mean, I know it sounds like a simple task, but I only ever had lived in a flat before, and I mean, there really wasn't room for anything. So kitting out a room that I wanted to really be my style, as well as everything fit in the right place and it not look cramped, because it is quite a small room. I'll show you it in a second. So they sent me over a 3D design, and I told them where like the desk was and where things already were and what I needed done, and they just nailed it. I just loved it. So I ended up going forward with them and getting some of their furniture and their decoration bits, so like lamps and side tables and that kind of thing. Basically the 3D design just allows you to understand how the room will look before you start like putting stuff in it or designing it. And this goes from like product placement, which is what I had, all the way to like full renovation works. I actually know someone who had their whole lounge renovated by this company, and oh my god, it's just insane. And before she had all the stuff and the renovation started, she could see exactly how her lounge was going to look right away. She could say, no, I don't like that there, or yes, I love that. And so yeah, it's just a really good visual representation of how the room will look before you actually go ahead with it. So it's £48 per hour, and it's available to anybody, so residential or commercial, from a little room like this to a whole house. It's completely up to you how much you need or want done. And also the other good thing is you don't have to then buy stuff from there, or you know, fully use them, which I mean you probably will, because you'll fall in love with them. You can just get this 3D design and then that's it, and you can take that as inspiration for yourself and go and source products and that kind of thing. So it is a really great service, and I just wanted to shout them out because they have collaborated with me on a few pieces in this room. And just before I get on, I've literally nattered on so long, they also do a like a storyboard for you kind of thing, like a mood board. So not a storyboard, is it a mood board? Yeah, a mood board. So I sent them Pinterest images and random things that I just really liked and the vibe I wanted, and then they created like a mood board for me to show me all the pieces that they thought would work in the room. Really great company. The guys are so lovely and so helpful that own it. And also I will leave all their information and that kind of thing down below. If any of you are using their services, you can use Nadia 10 for discount, so make sure you do that. And I think that's all I have to say. So without nattering too much, yeah, let's get into the video. So I think I'm gonna do this in like a vlog style. I'm not into, I mean I'm really into it, but I do not know how to do all like the lovely cinematic shots of rooms. So I'm gonna just literally vlog it, take you around it, make it really chilled, and just explain my thought process and bits and bobs like that. So first of all, I guess I should give you like a panoramic view. So as you come into my office, this is what you see. I have kind of like the lounge area slash sleeping area there. I have this gorgeous feature mirror. So this is kind of like the chill out area of the room. And then you come around this way and there's me. And this is the working station obviously, and then a big mirror, which is literally where I just sit on the floor and get ready. And then you come around this way and it's just a little corner that I use for clothes obviously, but I tried to make it look pretty. And then over this way, next to the lounge is the wardrobes, which I have actually shown in a vlog before, so I'll give you a little bit of a rundown on them, but not too much. So I think all in all, I wanted to just keep it really lovely and bright and airy and really kind of like sophisticated and minimalistic. Straight off the bat, I knew I wanted this to be a really lovely, clean and just bright space to work in, but also a really lovely and welcoming guest room. So Ardor Design basically helped me do like this side of the office, which is the side I was struggling with. But right off the bat, I knew I wanted everything white. I wanted it to be like really clinical and just really bright. But Ardor actually, when I sent over some bits and bobs of things I liked, they suggested putting in some black for some dimension and some depth in the room, and I completely trusted them, and I absolutely love how it turned out. So they suggested little accents of black, obviously not a huge black sofa or anything. So I've got like my side tables and my lamps, and then that ties in with like the door handles and the computer, which sounds really silly, but the computer is black. So all these little things they really thought about and really like tied it all in together. So I'm going to bring you in and show you everything in a little bit more detail. So I'm just sitting on the floor because I keep like filming like a lamp and talking about it, and I'm like, is that a bit weird? Should I like be in it? I don't know, we'll do a mix of both. But yeah, these lamps I absolutely love. They're so chic and so expensive looking. I thought I wanted like kind of short, fat, almost kind of like country looking lamps. And then they showed me these and instantly I was like, I need to have them. They're so pretty, but something I never ever would have even thought about. So this is where I think working with a designer is actually really handy, because they just kind of like understand your mind more than you understand it yourself. So these are the lamps as I've spoken about. I think they're so pretty. And on this side table, obviously I have a little diffuser. Actually I have two. So I have the one that's always on, and then I have this neon one. Oh wait, they're both neon. This like air like oil diffuser thing, so I just stick that on when I'm fancying it. And this coaster is from Anthropology. I used to love it, not quite sure how I think about it now. I just think it's a little bit garish, but it does the job. And then the next thing are these tables. So I'm sorry it's a little bit of a mess behind here, but whatever. I just keep my handbags and stuff down the side, but these tables are so beautiful. So these side tables are in this absolutely stunning marble, and then rimmed with black, and I just absolutely love them. They are so cute. They really again look so chic and exactly my style. And yeah, I just absolutely love them, and I love how they're white and black, which obviously is the whole room. And then you come over to this side, and obviously I have a matching one as well. I really like the symmetry. It's really lovely. So I just have the lamp again, and then this stunning table. They have like cross legs, which is really gorgeous. By the way, this carpet's a bit of a mess, but this is a rented property, so I can't really do anything about it. And then this lovely black candle from Bays, not from Bays, it's called Bays. It's from Diptyque. Oops. And then I have my little Google Home as well. So that is the sides. Then when we were thinking about up on this wall, we weren't sure if we should do art. Well, they kind of suggested you can do a big art piece or you can do a mirror. And I think because the room is actually quite small, the mirror really helps make it feel a lot bigger. And I absolutely fell in love with this like maze design of it. Again, nothing that I would have ever chosen for myself, but I just absolutely love it. So really happy with that. And that is just a little view from there. So that is all of the lounge stuff over there, which I absolutely love. And then of course my sofa, that is from sofa.com. It's so fab, I love it, and it is a sofa bed as well. Didn't really want like a modern, really, I don't know, just a modern sofa. I wanted something a little bit more classic, so I went for that sofa. Again, I will link that down below. And then I got brown legs on it, and in hindsight I wish I got black, but whatever, you can't really see them. And then the cushions, these are from Homesense. I do not like them. They will be getting changed soon. I haven't really found any that I'm loving. I really love this one in the middle, but everyone seems to hate it. And then these two on the side are just, ugh, they're not good, but whatever, they're fine for the minute. Also, I 100% matched my outfit to my office for this video. But anyway, you come over to my little windowsill. Yeah, I wanted to keep this very simple, obviously, but when it was nothing on it, it just looked a bit empty. So I added in these coffee table books. One is Chanel, one is Dior. I will link these below for you. I got them for my birthday. And then I have a little White Company Seychelles candle, which just sits here. You'll come to see I love candles, they're everywhere. And then I have this big silver lantern, which just sits there. And I think it just kind of makes the windowsill look a little bit less boring. Not too much in the windowsill, but I think it's just nice, simple, elegant, you know, the jazz. And then you come over here, hello again, and I have this huge big mirror because obviously I have to get ready in the mornings in this room. This is like my room, my wardrobes, filming room, office, and then obviously the spare room. So I thought a big massive mirror was absolutely essential. I'm really sorry about the lighting in this, guys, it keeps going off funny. This mirror is Next Home. I think it was like £120 or something, which I think is actually really good for a big mirror like that. And yeah, I love it. I think it again really opens up the room. And then down here is just a bit of a mess. This is just where I get ready, so white company storage boxes, and then behind that mirror is just an absolute mess of everything that I need in the morning. And then I'm going to talk to you about my desk, obviously. So I spend so much time sat at this desk. So again, I didn't want to have it cluttered, I didn't want to have it full of loads of stuff, and I wanted to have it like a really, just a nice, minimal, clean space. So here is an overall of my working space. The desk is from Danetti, I think you say it. It's really lovely. It's proper solid wood, and then these crossed legs down the bottom, which I think is just really lovely. Again, simple and just not much to it. The chair, I think is from Cult Furniture. I'm not a huge fan of it. I didn't really know what colour to go for, and I wanted something that was quite comfortable, so that's what it looks like. I went for white and silver just to make it like not very intrusive on the room. I was thinking about getting like a white, a really light pink chair, but I don't know, I'm just not sure. I think it's really difficult to find a nice desk chair that isn't gonna like hurt your back if you're sitting there the whole time. And then I'll bring you in. Detail wise, I just have these faux flowers from Kelly Hoppin, a big massive candle of the black one I showed you over at the side tables. This is again Diptyque, and it's the one called Bays. This is gorgeous. I've had it for about a year and a half, and I mean it's not very much gone down. It's really great. Another just coffee table book just sat here, and then some moisturizer and my glasses. And then obviously I have my computer, and then over this side I have another candle, another diffuser, and then this little statue that my mum gave me when I finished uni, which I think is very cute. Up here I just have some like notebooks and that kind of thing. But yeah, that's it. And then down there is just all like wires for filming and messy stuff, but I don't really have anywhere else to put them. The one thing I hate about this room are these. They're so ugly. I actually pulled these ones down, and then I couldn't get them back up, so I just thought I should leave this one because it is a spare room. So I really hate them, but again, it's a rental, so I don't really want to be spending too much on curtains. I might put up just like some cheap IKEA ones that just kind of hang nicely. Yeah, I absolutely hate them, but there's not much I can really do. And then you come around this way, and I have a toilet in here, which is really lovely. A lovely toilet. I'm not going to show you it though because it's such a mess in there, but it's where I get ready in the mornings as well. And then over here is just a little like nook behind the door. So I had IKEA chest of drawers, but they broke and fell to pieces. So these are from Dunelm. A little laundry basket from Zara Home, I think. And then when you come in, I have these faux flowers, not sure where from, but I will link them below. And this vase from Homesense. I have this little jewelry box over here, which I just kind of keep all like my like go-to pieces in. This is from Zara Home. I'm not sure if I like it though. I think it might look a little bit cheap. And then I have a little candle, which I absolutely love. I think it's so pretty. I will link this down below for you because I'm not going to try and pronounce the name. It smells amazing, and I think it's just nice to add a tiny bit of colour into the room. And then above all of that, I just have some prints on the wall. These are from Desenio. I'm not sure if I actually like them anymore either. It's one of those things that like I put them up, I really like them, and then I'm kind of getting a bit bored of it, but I'm not sure what to do with this space. But I mean, it is tucked away behind the door, so it doesn't really bother me. But I just have black and white prints and a little one with a quote up there. So yeah, that's them. I do want to change all of these handles to like black ones just to tie in a little bit more. I'm not sure about the silver. I think kind of cheapens it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, that's a project for the future. I'm not that fussed about it. And yeah, that's basically my office. I always have Bean's little bed down here because he always comes up and sleeps with me. I've put him down for this video though because he would just be a riot. And yeah, that is really it. I just absolutely love this office. I love what Ardor like help me do. Like they help my thoughts come alive because, as I said, I'm so bad at interiors. Like I know what I like, but I find it really difficult to like put that into motion. At night time when it's like dark and I have these two lamps on, it's just such a lovely atmosphere in this room. It's just really nice and calming and just a really lovely space to be in. So yeah, I'm very happy with how it's come out. I will just mention the rug is from Homesense. Again, something I don't like. I need to get rid of it, but I'm just not quite sure what to be putting down there at the minute. And also, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in this actual house. So I'm not sure if I want to be spending loads on a rug if I'm only going to be here another like 6 months or whatever. So that is basically my office. Obviously the wardrobes are there, which I haven't really gone into or spoken about, but go on one of my vlogs and you'll see inside them. The last thing I want to say is all the stuff from Ardor. So the two side tables, the two lamps, and then this gorgeous big mirror. they knew that I was renting, so they basically said, like, we'll get pieces that wherever you go, they will work in whatever room. So I absolutely love that. It means it's not only going to work in this one room, in this one office, it will work in a lounge, it will work in a hallway, wherever I end up being next. If it doesn't work in the office, it will work elsewhere in the house, which is really, really handy. And yeah, I think that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't a bit too rubbish and mismatched, but I've never done this before. Like an interior video, so I hope you enjoyed it. And any questions about anything, just let me know, and I will leave Ardour's stuff down below, and you can email them if you would like to have a similar service. Also, last thing, this like mirror lamp and table is called the Nadia collection, which is so lovely. So yeah, if you want to shop any of that, I would just head down to their website and you can see all of their stuff. I think that's it. Everything that I have shown you will be linked below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Bye.